Oh, hello. Good day. Hello. Today I will be me. Since you're here and I'm here, why don't we just go and do a video? Yeah. Do you want to come with me and we'll go and do some truck spotting? This way. Come on, we've got a lot to talk about. We'll have a chat with Balhederick Rood. A dog. Right, let's go. Let's go on with this. What we're going to talk about. Right, so yesterday. Well, this is Monday. Monday, what is it? Try to make sense of the world. It's November the 24th. It's 10:48 a.m. I was trying to get out earlier. I won't bore you with too much detail, but I was unloading data out of the phone, and the system I've got now is quite slow. But we have bought a new computer, which I haven't installed yet. So I was doing that by the time I was up at 8 o'clock, and by the time, so it's almost 11, and we're still not even down at the roundabout. So we're late. So while I was waiting, I was unloading short videos, truck spotting, and off the other phone. A lot of time involved with it. Is it all? Yeah. Yeah. It's a hobby, yeah. It's just a hobby that's gone mad, yeah. Yeah. Why did I do it? Yeah. Don't know. Maybe it's just obsessive behaviour, probably, yeah. I enjoy it, obviously, but it could be an insight into the mind of an Aspie, I suppose. If you want to start looking at things that way, which we could if we like. Right, so we could go on to sort of that. So everybody's got to have some kind of function in life, and a lot of people, they don't seem to really get it, and maybe that's mine, you know, and all the different things that I do. It makes sense to me. Maybe it doesn't make sense to other people, but it makes sense to me. It does. Well, I don't even know if it does make sense to me. So, typically, we had I did a short video, 2 or 3, and each time I put it on, it went to a lot of views. And what it was, well, actually, the biggest is like 4,000 views, which is a lot, but it's not world beating, but it's cyclists, leisure cyclists, doubling up in the fog, going into Earth. That's what it was. So typically, if I do anything like that, we get a lot of, there's a lot of comments from cyclists. So you're in a war situation between war. It is weird, right enough. So you'll get people who identify as cyclists, and they're from a specific demographic, quite typical demographic. So you're on the edge. You're on the edge. What are you on the edge of? Well, you're on the edge of masculinity. Really, aye. Gay, not gay. You know, that type of thing. And I'm not really wanting to, I don't want to discriminate against anyone here. I'm talking from this from a human perspective. And I'm not saying that all cyclists are gay, I'm not saying that all cyclists are lesbians, I'm not saying that they're all... So you're in that kind of grey area between the two biological sexes, I think, from a sort of social, human perspective. So I suppose what I'm actually doing is looking at human behaviour with these videos, yeah, so so it can get a bit vitriolic, maybe not vitriolic, but it can get a bit contentious. So there's two sides. So I'm on the motorist side. So then you can take that into various other areas. You know, like kind of. Oh, shit. Got sunglasses today. So I'm for sort of growth and prosperity. You know, keep things going, give people jobs, give people a future, young people a future. I'm a motorist, I understand how our modern infrastructure came about and developed itself. You know, I've got trees up there and how it's all kind of came about, and you know, the lives we've got, sort of thing, you know. Right. What's up with you?
Right, come on in.
Looks a bit, might get a wee bit manky.
Listen, she's nearly finished and she gets dirty all the time, I don't mind that.
Right, see ya. She's a wee white dog, and it's quite muddy, this whole place. It was very muddy because it's thawed out. Right, so where was it? So so you're in that. That's what you are. That's where you are with that. You're in the. So as a result, because these cyclists, it's a lifestyle. These types. So there's overlapping circles between me and them. In some ways, in some respects. So, God, I'm actually getting struggling here. There's overlapping circles. Between. So I'm not going to get abused by them in terms of gender and stuff like that, right? So, but it's contentious because I'm a. But then this guy. So anyway, there was one in particular. He started going down this track, yeah. That he was more prosperous than I was, and he was better off than me. It was a ridiculous track to take. I don't know why you went on that one, because it was. So it was kind of along the lines of he's got so many vehicles, and licenses was another one. He's got more licenses than I have, more vehicles than I have, and that includes, you know, push bikes and stuff, and a whole range of stuff. And the temptation was to get into that kind of what is it? Well, I said to this one, and maybe I shouldn't have said it, maybe I should delete it. As I said, your testicles are huge. So I pulled it over into social hierarchy, and then I got fed up, I went away to bed. So this morning his comment, because his comments keep getting blocked. And the reason they get blocked is I've got a blocked word thing on my on YouTube. And one of the words is pal. It's pal. Don't call me pal. Pal. I know it sounds a bit ridiculous, but that's one of the blocked words. So that's how. So I went and released this comment this morning out of the block bidder folder. Block bidder. That's eBay sort of talk, isn't it? The blocked file. Because that he keeps calling me pal. You know, you can call me pal if you like, but it's a bit, if you don't know somebody, it's a bit, is it informal? Yeah, I suppose, yeah. But you sort of try to keep things on track. If you're having a debate about something important, you should try and keep it a bit more formal, you know. If you don't know, like he doesn't know me. It's not like we're friends or anything, eh? So what I said to him was, but you've been boasting about your testicles. How many children have you actually had? Because that's where I caught him out, because he was talking about his success in life based upon the licenses and the vehicles and the push bikes and equipment he has. And so I said something about, you know, you could be dead. Your children could die, everybody could die, and all the success and all the money won't help you. So I kind of debunked what he was saying. And I was sort of thinking about Andrew Carnegie. So I sort of took it into this whole social thing. And so the next comment I got, of course I didn't read it till this morning because he's calling me pal, so it went in the block bidder file, was that he totally avoided the children thing. Now, I get gender critical feminists with this one as well. Because how would you be measured on your success in life? Do you just tally it all up at the end and say that's what you're worth, that's what you're worth? Solicitor goes away with half of it or whatever, right? Quarter of it. If your director bogs off with a good chunk of it, and then your children get shared out normally if you do it right, what's left? So if you don't have children, you know, how successful are you as a person? So it's really I think like this guy, so I argue with a lot of gender critical feminists, or females that are disenfranchised, feminism's disenfranchised them. So there is a similarity between them and these lycra wearing cycling fetishists. There is a comparison, and the two common problems that both groups have is that they're not reproducing children. So in my situation, I've already reproduced children and tried all that and didn't work out. So I'm older, so I can sit back and go, well, I tried. You know, I've got grandchildren as well. So it doesn't sound like the tar guys are here. No, it doesn't sound like it at all. So basically, both groups are just going to die out like rotten ties. And they're sitting there arguing about so that I think what I need to do with this guy, because I've come away out, because all the while I do hint to people sometimes, I try not to, is that because he said, oh, I've got you triggered, and I says, yeah, great, keep triggering me because I'm getting paid for this. So all the while they're commenting, just bringing in It's feeding the algorithm on YouTube, which is good for me. But there's that thing between abusive behaviour, and perhaps I'm pushing the edge a wee bit by saying some things to him, and you have to watch. Like, you don't call somebody a retard or something, you know. For example, it's like, right, that could be abusive, you know. So we'll have a look at it later, but so the whole the thrust of the whole thing was that so he said, look, you're trying to attack, he says to me, I'm trying to attack him, but he's the one that told me he's more successful than me. But I didn't say then brag about how many cars I've got, what I've got, how many cars I've owned, etc. I was tempted to die, and then I realised, no, don't do that. So I stopped myself. So what he's saying is that I'm wrong because these cyclists are doing what they're legally entitled to do. So we need to get back to that. So we've wasted an awful lot of. It's just as well you don't pay for ink, do you? Because it's digital. So we need to get back to. See, I think doubling up is selfish. That's what I think, right? So I don't cycle very often. If I did, I would keep away into the side. That's just what I would do, and that's what I do. And if the law says that I'm allowed to go out and cycle in the middle of the road, I can't see why I would do that. I don't think that's safe. I don't think it's a good idea. But they've altered the highway code so that you can do that. They've altered it. So that's the thing, what they do, and I pointed out to a lot of them, is that they pick out parts of the highway code that suits them, and then they ignore the previous stuff that's been written in the highway code, and that's what they do. They pick out, the cherry pick, so it's stuff that's been added, and then they'll say because it's law, this is the law. There's lots of laws that aren't right. There's lots of things that, so that's where we are with that. I think they're selfish. They think they're practicing their rights and lawful right to cycle in the middle of the road in the fog, because we're talking about Darwin Awards here as well. It might be legal, but is it safe? So the whole thing behind this is a green communist agenda to get us out of our cars, and we touched on that a bit about wealth and everything. And so they're saying that the cyclists built the road network, when I've got to pay, £1,000 for these vehicles that I've got for road tax. Was that a big giant hole? Yeah, it would be 4, 5, 6, 7. When I get the van, yeah, we're looking at over £1,000 a year for road tax. It's called road tax. They stopped calling it that years ago. I stopped calling it road tax. So I've got to pay that. Just an ordinary person here paying all that for vehicles that are sitting in the driveway right now, not moving. They're that's the way it is. It's an argument for another day. So we're going to end that now. I'm going to start doing a bit of truck spotting now. So thanks for coming along. Thank you. Thank you for coming along. Please like, share and subscribe. I'm going to start another video, a truck spotting video, because that turned out to be a sort of cycling critique. I'm not against cyclists, I mean cycle if you like, but there's a specific type of cyclist, and that's what they are. So there is parallels to be drawn with trans ideology with these, so there's overlapping circles and everything. But I wish everybody the best. If you want to cycle, go cycle. Me personally, I wouldn't cycle in the middle of the road in the fog, and that's all I can say about that. So thanks for watching. Bye. channel. It's a truck spotting video. Would you like to be? Would you like to do some truck spotting? Well, I would, because that's what I'm here for. We're not going to go on about mad cyclists. So let's come along then. Oh, what about the other one? Let's get the other one set up. Sorry guys, left you over there. Takes a bit of time. I realised that the cones had been getting pushed off by trucks and whatever. So the cones were supposed to be over these drains, but so the vehicle's obviously coming close to the curb. We're going round. So obviously what's happening. So I was able to put it in a cone that wasn't actually on that drain. The problem is the stick thing that goes in the drain goes into the hole, and that it doesn't balance itself very well on top of the cone, but because of that cone there, I haven't even moved it. It's that one. It's on, well, it's, the actual bit from the bottom's broken off, it's still on the... I'm surprised they're not working here today. It might be something to do with machinery. Perfect indication. It might be something to do with machinery. Yeah. Oh yes, we got Height and Coolford here. Yes. Oh aye. Oh aye, we've got... I always like these ones, they always look good, don't they? Yes. Height and Coolford. Down there, way down the A74M. Down there, I forget the name of it, this down, further down in Lockerbie. They've got a yard, a big yard. They do. I pressed the wrong button there, I was going to take a picture, I apologise. Competence is fine. Right, so I need to get Ian Hall's home improvements company. I need to try and do a couple of shots of his, sort of, because he drove past and I asked him if it was okay. Well, I didn't ask if it was okay to video, I asked if it was okay to push his company, you know, to boast about it. And he said yes. So I need to try and find it. I've got so much going on that I'm kind of DGP, lifting innovation. Mitsubishi forklift trucks. Oh, see how close that gets? Wow. Well, not too bad. So I'll try and get them off. So we've got the ramp up there. Yeah. So can't be everywhere. We're around at this. I was tempted to go over there. I like being over there, but no, you can't go everywhere at once. Go specific locations. So this week we're here, and plus we're not going to stay here too. Autosmart, yeah, car valeting. Harry Dalton, wastewater specialists. Right, aye. So we'll just stop here for God knows how long. Half an hour or something, maybe 4. I always say that, don't I? I always say that, and then land up defying reality. Right, so I was feeling very despondent this morning. I thought, what's the point of doing this? And what's the point of this, that, and the other? And I do the same things all the time. And I think everybody does that. Most people's lives are like that, and it's just life. You know, it's like that. It's just back to the grindstone sort of thing, isn't it? You know, back to the old grindstone. Got the wheels up. Well, actually quite a good spot here. I don't think they're going to hit that phone because it's actually off. It's off the. It's not actually on the. Oh aye, that van hit the side there. Oh yes. So I've got here. BSD. So I kind of covered the cycling thing. Loads. They've been clearing leaves up the yard. Better to do it in now and again rather than like that. That looks like it's actually quite a lot of leaves, that, isn't it? You know, that's a lot. You know, that is a lot. So yeah, yeah. Yeah. I often get distracted. That truck was coming around and I moved away to see somebody hitting the curb. They'll fuck their tyres up hitting the drains. But, well, shouldn't you just be a bit, alright, have a right look. What the fuck's that? Right, so, I kind of covered, it was quite hairy last night, the comment section of YouTube, which is often what happens when you start engaging with this. If you criticise the cyclists, that is a massive Fergie. Yes! Oh yes! A massive Fergie, that is what we want to see. Oh shit, there's a truck in the way. Little box. Oh, I missed it. It's away. Ah, there it is. Oh, we like to see a massive Fergie. It's probably owned by some fucking Chinese company or something. I don't know who owns it. It's probably not even slightly bit fucking Ulster Scots, which is where the designer, who's part of that demographic, same as me. Right, and yeah, from Northern Britain, the British Isles. This guy says to me the other day, just going on about how the British are retards, and it's like, well, you're fucking British, you idiot. You're from the British Isles, because you're a Scot and that, wasn't he? Yeah, Bingo ball. Yes. Get this one, guys. Oh! Oh, right. Yeah, Eminem Smith Hollage. Of course, we're getting it on another phone as well, aren't we? Oh, yeah, we are. And there's the train on the railway line. That's where trains often are. This is art, baby. This is art. This is what it is. Yeah, it's art. Art. You might say it isn't, but it is. That's what it is. So, who knows what's happening here today? The frosty weather stopped them last week. I would have thought they'd have been here today. I suppose, like, the machinery costs money, doesn't it? You know, this heavy machinery they're using. So it all costs money. So when they're not using it, maybe they just can't leave it sitting. It'll cost so much a day. You know, Fern Hall. So much a day. So then, if they've maybe made the decision that it's really frosty, that they'll, you know, go and have to put it away somewhere else. Oh, that's a cool thing, look at that! It's got a high-ab thing on the back. Right at the back. I mean, you go around to pick all this stuff up, what a difficult job that is. When you got that thing in the back, you just fucking lift it up and that's it. You can dawdle. You know, so what we've got here, we've got a horse box, bag of Ford Transit, the ladders on the tops, but unusual. Trevorgan Dauntless. Is that the name of the horse? But why would you have a roofer's ladder on the top if you've got a horse in the back? Yeah, that's a bit strange. Okay, I have not forgotten my past. I am a roofer. Once a roofer, always a roofer. No, I didn't say woofer, I said roofer. Right, what we've got in the back of this trailer here, guys, we've got a UPH Ford Ranger. Now that's the job I could do. So we've got that in the trailer, delivering that somewhere. He'll get to wherever he's going, drop it off, come back, or maybe they'll try and... I always find that really difficult, was try to find something somewhere, and not get the piss ripped out of you by whoever it is, that they know you're there. So, but then they'll have set rates and everything for it all, so, you know, yeah, they'll probably have that all organised. BMW X3, the X3. Another one, this is a bigger one. Yeah, could you imagine me in that? Yeah, probably, aye. And I could sort of send an email to the guy in the social hierarchy telling that I've climbed up it even more. Oh, aye. Yes! Oh, aye. Bollock. Taking it canny there, he's probably looking to see what I was doing. Yes. And we've got another truck coming down. Plumbing and heating, CMC, for honest, a friendly advice call. Right, can you fix my fucking radiator? It's pushing water out onto the floor, and I want it done within the next 25 minutes. And I don't want you to charge me £300 an hour. Can you answer all these questions? In a friendly fashion? No, you can't, can you? No, not really. Yeah, well, So, yeah, I'm really chuffed with my new doors. That just shows you how sad I am now that I'm getting all excited about doors rather than actual cars. Yeah. That van's doing a go around. Aye, where's he going? Oh, he's gone off. Aye, he's come off. Aye. He's come off, guys. So today we're on the A91 at Skeoch Roundabout. Today we're covering this side, and as you can see, it's totally stowed out with traffic. Like you can, aye. Alright, there's a tractor coming there, like, guys. Alright! Alright, right. Pay attention, like, will you? So we've got a big tractor coming, and alright. RTC, alright. Handy thing, that. Trailers and everything have come on a long way. When we used to use trailers, like, you just get this old fucking thing, an old part of a caravan or something. Oh, I'm wanting your cones. Give me your cones. I don't want your money. I don't want anything. I just want your cones. A bit disappointing. It doesn't look like it's a Massey Fairgate, and you know, it's not like you can. Oh no. Oh dear. Never mind. It's a John Deere. Oh aye. It's alright. Aye. It's not a Massey Fairgate, so I'm not really all that enthusiastic about it. I'm not, no. Right, so I need to get... What are we at now? We're 21 minutes. That's the sort of car I see my daughter driving, sitting in C1. Yeah, it's just that tricky thing. It's a big part of life is, as a parent, try and do things for your children, right? So there's times when being completely mean might be the best option, right? But because they manipulate you, because that's what children do, you'll end up... My dad never bought me cars, but he gave me money though, didn't he? Yeah, must have been clever that way. Access Plus. Alright, I could do it with that. Clean my gutters. See how tight it is there? It's quite tight. You've got a truck on the right. Don't you dare smash my phone. Oh my god. See how tight it is? It's funny how normally you get somebody like a middle-aged guy driving a van, and a younger guy texting, masturbating, eating, drinking in the front passenger seat. So like that's the ones that's actually fair and halt, that's actually been managed to get dragged in they've had to get a job, you know, rather than just not having a job, which is the other option. You have to have some kind of like enthusiasm for what you're doing and get on with life, and you have to. I think the biggest problem is BMW. It's an M series, an M BMW. It's having some kind of self-worth, and you have to have purpose, and you have to enjoy what you're doing. You shouldn't be so you could end up being enslaved. So for example, if you're a male, you can end up being enslaved to some crazy woman, and that's because your parents didn't bring you up properly. That's what happened to me. Right, so they didn't bring you up, they failed. They didn't fail because they failed because they just didn't really know what they're doing. It's not you can't really like say that, you know, it's more of a kind of thing that gets passed on, and nobody's perfect. You know, nobody's perfect. That's the whole thing about it. So that's really what I'm saying. So then and then the dynamic changes as well. The dynamics changing. So all that's changing. William Hamilton and Sons Limited, and we've got, that's it, Gulliver and Sons, Stirling. They're always busy as anything, them. Busy as anything. That's real, sort of real life, that. You know, he's not got time to mess about answering Lycra cycle. So he's the sort of guy, he's out there in his truck, right? And you've got some fanny in a push bike cycling in the middle of the road. And he's got to slow right down. They're just incredibly selfish, and so that's where the analogies with the trans ideology and the feminist movement and all that, that's where the ideologies meet. Meet, is that what I mean? Meet? Well, that's where the ideologies kind of have like similarities. They have similarities, right? Is the DNS Slaters and Roof Tilers, we got a peep for them the other day, didn't we? Aye, we did. Got a peep for them the other day. Porsche. At one time I used to get excited about Porsches, but well, you know. We've got something more interesting here. Aye. Right. What was I talking about? Oh, just usual drivel. Oh, there's fucking a push bike coming. Right. Oh, sorry. You're right, I'm getting. Aye. So, don't know where he's going. I was just moving to the, but that was good. The fact that I was being dumb there meant I could actually video him. Oh yes! He's on the right side of the road now. Yes! Brian Patefield. Patefield! That's got to be a derivative of Patterson somehow, probably. Farther, is that where that comes from, that word? So he's cycling away up there. So I moved to the right to get away from him, and then and then he moved to the left to get away from me. It's that thing that happens when you're walking down the street. Well, the government's got rid of streets now, so you don't actually. Well, they've got rid of streets by making streets everywhere, which is oh yes. Oh yes. Now we've got Gilgar, we've got. They got rid of. Well, what they've done is got rid of cars, so there's no reason. So people just wander around like fannies, don't they? Remember, I've got that twice. Don't get too worried about it. You've already got another phone, as far as you know, if it's still working. I've got somebody coming along, right. Oh yes, get this truck. Ah fuck, missed it. Fucking missed it there. Aye. What is it?
What is it you're taking pictures of?
Trucks.
Huh?
Trucks.
Trucks?
Yeah. Look, there's another one there. Look.
Is that your truck spotter?
Yeah.
that right? Aye.
Yeah.
I just seen you like in my Porsche. I was like,
Oh, your Porsche. Oh, well, I do like Porsches. Yeah.
I just wondering. Cool.
No, it's okay. Oh, it's a nice car. Yeah. Yeah, see ya. Porsche. No, he's just asking. Yeah. But I always video people because you don't know what they're going to do. Yeah, well, that's not the reason. It's because you're fucking. So he's pulled in and he's. Oh, of course. There he is, look. He's away. Is he going that way? No, he's went off. He's went off. There he is. No, that's a Ford Fiesta. Right, so we've had plenty of people coming on. Well, that is because, I'll tell you why that is. It's because of where I'm standing, right? I'm standing right here. That's why. So that's no, one. What are you talking about? There was a push bike. He's going. He's cycling, isn't he? He's cycling. But I did get a bit like, oh, there's cool trucks there, and there's a guy. Yeah. Well, I think we could maybe just sort of McPherson's Aberlour. We could maybe oh, look at that curb. Oh my god. Oh, that is tight. Oh dear. Clark. Right, well, so we're at 30 minutes. So that's a proud Porsche driver. You know, he's just asking, that's fine, there's no problem. Wasn't wanting to fight or anything. So I said trucks, but obviously I take pictures of cars as well. Basically, I'm a nosy bastard. Right. Oh fuck, the phone's falling over. Oh my god. Oh shite, how did that happen? It's because it's no got a thing in the bottom here. Oh, bastard. Shit, there's me thinking. Shite. Oh. Oh dear. I don't know how long that's been like that. I was looking in the wrong place for this. I don't know when that fell over. I didn't expect it to blow the cone over. There's a RAV4. I wanted to know why, because it's not like it was really going to catch much of that guy anyway. You know, not really. Plus, there wasn't really much happened either, was it? It was just. Yay! Yes! Yay! And oh yeah, we've had a peep from them before a few times. Yay! Oh, 2 peeps in a row! Brilliant! No doubt the government will make it illegal to. They would probably already have. This is a mission creep. I don't want anybody. Oh, that's a nice one. McDowell Logistics. I mean, trucks are like a lot more comforting than they were, you know, back in the day. So the guy, I mean, okay, the guy was alright, but if you've got a car like a Porsche or something, or a classic car, Porsche, that Porsche he's got is a classic car by definition, isn't it, really? Look at this. Wow. Yeah. Hey, right. Yay! Well, that's some freaking load, that, isn't it? That's probably going up to, well, I don't know if it is or no, but a lot of that stuff will get used up at the it's an excavator, isn't it? I have had problems with my devices before, you know. Equally, you could put these things on a tripod like this one, and the wind could blow it over. You know, it's just one of these things. So when it gets a bit quiet, I'm going to go. Yeah. We're at this side of the roundabout today. Everything's going horribly wrong. Yeah, everything is. Telecurity quarries. Shall we switch off to find out what time it is? Oh my god! Well, it wasn't good, that bloody phone fucking falling over like that. Yeah, damn it. Yeah, that's pissed me right off, that has. Because I don't know when it happened either. I don't actually know when it happened. Wow, see how tight these bits are? Why does he end up going up the curb? That's not right. You've got, well, it's a big van. I mean, you've got like a car alongside them. Shouldn't really be going up the curb. So we're at 40 minutes, 40:58. Should really head off home. You know, like Monday morning, feeling a bit down, feel a bit better. It's like whether you've got a job or you don't have a job, like a real job or a fake job like what I've got. Yeah, you know, you still feel down, don't you? It's like, I think you do. Well, I do anyway. Who doesn't feel fantastic all the time? In a Monday morning, you know, you just get pissed off. We're in winter as well, November. It's also a bit. So my job is selling crap people don't want, selling shite, selling crap, rubbish. It's not rubbish. Stop! It's Gerald Ratner. You're not Gerald Ratner. He fucked up his share prices. That was in a different time in a different era. So that was then, and this is now. That was then. At least that guy wasn't a mindful man, was he? you know, wasn't mindful, was he? He wasn't condescending twat. Right. Glass construction, windows and doors. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Right, so we'll go home, we'll see what snotograms there is. I mean, the cycling fanny guy will be able to argue with me all day because he's more than likely got a job where he can sit around and get paid. Or he'll be at his computer. He's probably a software designer or something. Don't you worry, the robots are coming for you. Don't you get too smug about how fucking prosperous you are. Fucking fanny. I'm going to devote a whole video to him actually. I might do. Maybe we should have a wee look. No, that's getting obsessive. Stop it. Right, so it's got quiet now. It's quiet now then, guys. Get quiet now. You're going to land up in a video if you stop. Yes. Citroen C4. Where are we going to put this? I think we need to go over and get that. It's gotten a bit quiet. Yeah, time to go. Time to shuffle off the buffalo. I think this would be a bit of a dangerous place to put it, would be there. It would be, wouldn't it? Right there. It would be very dangerous. Are you crying out for a broken phone? It looks like it, doesn't it? Wow. Ha! Oh, that's a bit high. That could blow over, you can't do that. That could blow over. No. It could blow over, guys. Yeah. It could. Now, I've got to get back over there to get that phone. Should we take this one with us? No, leave it here. I think my plan of putting it right there would be alright if it was down low. I think. Down right low. Down right low, or just down low. Right. Ooh. Getting quiet. Yeah, no, not quiet enough to run across. It's not quiet enough, guys. Go on here. This constant, like, supply chain. These trucks bringing stuff day in and day out, and day in and day out, using fossil fuels, and that's how our lifestyle and our that's our way of life is the way it is. That's how everything's so convenient. You're eating and you're, everything about modern life is that way. I was thinking about it. Yeah, I should have done it then. Should have went for it. Original mold, and that's a woman, a genuine female friend, he's got autism, right? And he does it. He's got really good hearing. So if you say anything about him from like 300 or 400 yards away, he'll fucking hear it. It's like, well, on the one hand, it's kind of, you know.
Right guys, what about this plan? Was that not a good plan?
How you been? I think it was. What about this plan here? Good. Yeah, that is good. That's what you should put it right at the start. I was planning on going. Why? Why are you going now? That's brilliant, that. Like, why did you not do that right at the very start then? Oh, you can't be everywhere at once. You can't get everything right all the time either. It's the other thing. You know? Like, you can't get everything right, but I think that is amazing. The phone holder. That's what that is. It's a phone holder. See, we'll give it another. Give it another. So we're at 53, right? We need to get out of here before the... Oh my god! Within the next 10 minutes. 5 minutes. Yeah, we need to... Right. The Mercedes-Benz 61. Well, it's nice, I've washed it and everything. Yep, what's happening there? A bit of a hold up with a ramp. Declan Divine Asphalt Reinstatement Services. Wow! That's a great name. Oh, right up the... Oh god, yeah. Right up the curb. Right up the curb there, guys. Tough sheet recycling. What I could do, because I'm about to get a phone call and I'm about to do the ending of this video, I'll just use the ending from the other day. Yeah. Why not? You got a standard ending. Now there's Adams. That's an older looking Transit he's got. Yeah. Yeah, Adams of Stirling. Yeah, I quite like the idea that finding a really good example of a Ford Transit. So that one he's got, Adams Stirling, it's going to be more reliable than the modern ones. Right, you know, that's... yeah, I mean, very well, can you find... I don't know how difficult... I don't know how long he's had it. But it does look pretty cool. Yeah, it'll have the older type engine, it'll be more simple, probably doesn't even have a turbo. You know, you don't need a turbo, you just need a reliable diesel engine that you can thrash. Well, that Volkswagen I've got could pull all sorts of weight in it. It's not very fast, but it does the job, you know, that's what I would rather have. Because I don't like modern cars. There's a C4 Grand Picasso. Oh, come on, guys, the fucking council. Ah, bloody hell. I was wanting it as an exclusive as well. Fucking council van. Ugh. Right, well, we've got to go. Right, so guys, thanks for coming along to this video. Please like, share and subscribe. And we'll get you in the next video. Alright. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cars on there. 10 of them. Wow. Right. Yeah. So, right, it's very nice to get peeped at. Now we're going to have to go now, guys. So thanks for coming along. But anyway, I'll do an outtake. I'm going home for my dinner. I'll get a phone call. Well, dinner now. It's fucking breakfast. You want to go for your breakfast, not your dinner? Fuck's sake. Yeah. Let's get this one. McCann, Tyneside. Yeah. McCann Transport Services. Yeah. Oh yeah, I still like the sound of engines and stuff. I think the thing about trucks is, because they are still relatively honest, whereas, you know, because they do a job, whereas cars have been destroyed by politicians, twisted somewhat severely, and trucks, you can't really do that, because, you know, you can come away with all this fantasy all you like, but electric trucks are no use and they don't work. It has to be a diesel engine, and that's in real life hard facts of it. Right, so we've got a call coming, so thanks for watching, bye! Thanks for coming along. Please like, share and subscribe. Thanks for everything. Bye! I'm going away. This is where I'm going. Bye.